What's up? I'm Neil Trotter from KCRH 89.9 FM, and we're interviewing
John Moore.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Cool. Tell us a little bit about this game.
Well, this is Squeezeballs Party. It's a party game, obviously, with the name Squeezeballs Party. It's got 150 minigame challenges, something there for everybody. 11 different modes of play. Utilizes, challenge ladder, so I've got everything unlocked here, but these are all the different modes of play. You got Shock and Stampede, Crazy Lanes, which is a form of bowling, Feeding Frenzy is a shooting game, Pumping, Squeezeballs Golf, Testing Belt, and then you get into later game challenges as you unlock everything. So the game was really designed to really show off the technology. This is the Game Track Freedom controller. Kind of looks like a Wii remote. There's a lot of comparisons to the Wii remote, but they're really apples and oranges. This utilizes ultrasonic technology. So once you calibrate the system with these two speakers that are on either side of the television there, or they can sit in stands, when you move back, again up to 4 meters, it knows where you are in 3D space. So we're also launching the game for the Wii. We're also launching the game for the Nintendo DS, and we're also doing it for the iPhone as well. But let me just take you through some of the challenges here. This game's called Cannon. What you're going to do here is, again, I'll take one of the easier challenges. These little creatures here are called Squeezeballs. They're actually creatures that are developed on an island in the Pacific, and the ultimate goal of the Squeezeballs is to make it to the retail store shelf. What you're going to do is you're actually going to do some quality control on the Squeezeballs. So you're going to torture test them, so to speak. In this particular challenge, they're going to get fired out of a cannon, and I'm going to knock them back. I should probably stand over here so I don't hit you.
So be careful.
So it knows if I'm swinging forehand. It also knows if I'm going to swing backhand. So that's probably one of the biggest differences with the technology, is really what you need to do. I mean, you got to make a big movement. You can't flick your wrist and swing the tennis racket.
What about? Okay. Is there any multiplayer involved with this game?
There is 2-player simultaneous play. It is really designed probably more as a party game for up to 4 players, and in that case you would actually pass the controller around, but you can't play a lot of the challenges head-to-head.
Could you tell me a little bit about the storyline, or is there any?
Storyline? Yeah, sure. So again, there's 12 Squeezeballs total. There are multiple different characters. The guys you see here on the screen, that's actually Fangs. He's getting ground up. And then the big guy there with the horns, his name is El Toro. And that's Artie, again, one of the little Squeezeball characters. So they're just taking you through some instructions here of how to play the game. I'll let this little intro video run. This will kind of set up what you do. There I'm actually grating sushi, and that's Mau Mau, and that's El Toro. And again, he's the nemesis, I guess, of the characters. And what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to cook up some of the characters right now, and I'm going to feed them to El Toro. So this is a time-based game. So again, big movements. Throw that over to the pan. I'm going to grate pour sushi, chop up some carrots, put those in the pan, chop up some onions, throw those in the pan. That's Octo. Again, so it knows movements this way. It also knows movements back the other way as well. Add some salt, a little pepper. Stir up the pot. Get rid of the skull and feed El Toro, and he's happy. So again, a lot of big movements. That's actually one of the easier challenges. Some of the challenges you have to do up to 70 different things. So, but I won't bore you with that one. This is another one called Squeezeballs. You're actually going to be painting with the Squeezeballs in this one. I'll take you through. This particular mini game is called Caricature. So again, you're gonna grab the Squeezeballs, they're in a slingshot, and you literally operate the controller as if you would a slingshot. So if I want to fire the Squeezeball to the upper right, I would pull back and left. And so this is painting with Squeezeballs. That's Bully, and he's terrified after seeing all his Squeezeball buddies get. So pretty easy game to play. I grab the Squeezeball, I back up. You can see he gets frightened. The further back I pull him because he knows that he's going to make a bigger splat. That's Boris. So he's yellow, so I'm going to paint him down below. And again, it's pretty intuitive with the aiming. So again, if I'm going to aim down, I aim up, just like you would if you were utilizing a real slingshot. The goal of this particular challenge is to paint a percentage of a 70% complete.
Okay. Cool. It's good to see a game where you don't like just flick your wrists or like just the little motions. So it looks like the motions are really exaggerated, which is good. You know, that's kind of a first.
The Wii's done a great job, and with bringing a lot of new people into the marketplace. We are developing the game for the Wii as well. It's probably a little easier to play on the Wii than it is with the 360 because it's more of a physical, type of game. This particular one is called Shock. And again, this is probably the difference between the play control here and what you would play on the Wii. The Wii utilizes the camera, so as I point to the camera, it would actually move my the hand on the camera. With this particular one, I mean, I literally need to go up, grab it to start, and then I need to tilt my wrist, again, because it knows where I am in 3D space. So you can see I'm actually having to move from where I started, where I end. So they're all laughing in the background. That's going to show you. So bad at golf. I'll do testing belt.
Dude, you're doing a good job,
So again, testing belt, this is another one of the challenges that they take you through. You're, imagine the characters are being developed, they're going across this testing belt, and you're just testing them out, so you do a number of different mean things to them. Here's Artie, he's a bit of a show-off. And again, the intros just kind of take you through what the game's all about. So this one's called Octo Crushy. Octo's the featured character here, but I got to do different moves to different characters. And as they come across, there's Bully, so I got to punch him, slice that guy that way. Upward movement for him. Down. If I don't do it right, and I've got 5 different mistakes that I can make, but I think I'm going to get through this challenge pretty easily.
All right, whatever they say, we go. 3, 2.
You want to try it? All right.
More noise. We got to make more noise.
Probably pretty warm wearing that jacket and doing it. And that's the end. I mean, young kids can play the game, 5, 6 years old, pretty easy. Everybody that we showed it to, loves it. Even, savvy Xbox owners love the controller because it is so different. And I challenge, any of them out there to finish the game in less than 20 hours because there's a lot of gameplay.
All right, well, thanks for letting us have some of your time. Okay, cool. Check it out, Squeezeball Party for Nintendo Wii.